share with the class what you just said because we are now recording.
I was just sharing my personal experience of Brittany's Ultimate Tool Time show, how I just drove and put myself to great danger and ultimate risk to drive 7.5 hours across the lower half of this great country of ours just so I could be here, risking life and limb to make sure that I was on time for the 1 p.m. Central broadcast. So,
There you go.
oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and
And the
yeah, that
crowd
was
went crazy.
and the crowd went wild, ladies and gentlemen. Shake your hands, make some friends. I love it.
Oh man, that was amazing. Thank you, Wes. You just made my day.
Oh, you're this is driving outfit here. This is it. I've stopped once in the last 7.5 hours. So
That visor for sure. I mean, that's totally a travel. Did you get some corn nuts at the gas station too?
no corn nuts, no corn nuts. We're preppers. My Trisha and I, we're preppers. We have everything in the car that we need. So basically, all we got to do is gas and restroom, and we're back on the interstate in about 10 minutes. So we go we go quickly.
So now I'm gonna need to know everybody's favorite road trip snack in the chat. Need to know like what's your go-to road trip snack. And also, I'm the type of person that if I get a snack on the road, I can't get it anywhere any other time. So like corn nuts. I don't buy corn nuts any other time unless I'm on a road trip because they don't taste the same.
Right, that's true. That is true.
Same with those
My
little triangle shaped chips. What are those called? Bugles? Those things too.
bugles. Yeah, bugles. Exactly. Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what you could do? You could take a corn nut and put it inside the little bugle, eat them at the same time. That would have to be good, I would think.
Yeah, yeah. You'd be
Ooh.
rolling down the windows on that one. You couldn't open your mouth. You'd stink up the whole car on that one. Oh,
Oh, Dennis,
I'm
what's
a
your favorite road trip snack?
Boston baked beans.
ah.
Baked beans?
Well, they're really not. They're a candy. It's a peanut wrap. It's almost it's like,
Oh,
kind of like an M&M without the hard shell.
oh my God. I
They're
thought you,
good.
I envisioned him sitting there with a big casserole dish of baked beans that
Or a
he's
can with
driving
the
down the
spoon.
road.
A can with the spoon is what I see where he like tried to like use his knife to open it and it's all janky and he like tries to eat it.
I forgot
Nah,
about
look
the
them up. Boston
candy.
baked beans. Look them up. They're a candy. They're good.
Oh, the Boston baked beans. I said, my God, he's driving down the road with a hot casserole dish in his lap. That is hilarious.
Kelly said Twizzlers. That's a good one. That's my husband's go-to. And Yvette said an old school candy. What type of old school candy? Cheez-It is what Dilene said. But I eat those all the time. But I do love them. I do love them. I know what Boston baked beans are. It's so
I
funny.
know
All right.
Madonna's on the road all the time. I want to know what hers is.
Yeah. Madonna, what's your go-to road trip snack? She gone.
She's on mute.
She's on mute. I was on a call today with Mike and some
Probably
other
veggies. Veggies
veggies.
and dip.
Oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
Don't you spill the ranch?
Oh, never. That's the precious part.
Wow, I'm not that coordinated. I spill
prob-
everything.
Probably uses a cup and a straw. Just eats a celery stick, sucks the ranch right out. Hit a bump, swallow too much. Ah,
Oh my gosh, Wes.
sorry.
Now we end recording. Okay, Dennis, I'm gonna swing it over to you after that.
Whew, I don't know if I can get past that or not. Yeah, so you guys are doing phenomenal on the Kate's Listing Challenge. We're still #1 in the state, so whoop, whoop, good job on that. And we actually had an office go over 100% of their goal. That was the Crestview office, so good job to Crestview. They're the only ones in the nation actually so far that have hit 100% of Kate's Listing Challenge goal. So good job to them. And then Pace is at 93%. So I would expect they will go over 100% on the next report. So that's awesome, and we appreciate all y'all leading the way. I did have a question for Daleen. If are you still? Yeah, you're still there. Do you know why robots are never afraid?
Sorry, what was that question?
Why are robots never afraid?
Because they don't have any emotion. I don't know. It's a dad joke.
They have nerves of steel. That's why.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Okay, that's enough for me. See y'all.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for making us laugh. Thank you for sharing your yummy lunch that you had. And Wes, thank you for sharing your road trip story. It's definitely made the intro to this tool time very interesting.
I'm available for parties anytime.
All right, I appreciate that. Okay, so for today's tool time, we've gone through a bunch of tools. We just wrapped up our Moxie tool time last week. This week, I thought it would be pretty fitting as you guys are gearing up to the holiday season, right? We've got Christmas around the corner. We've got New Year's. We've got other holidays here in the month of December, that I show you the collateral that you have at your disposal through Coldwell Banker to send out happy holidays emails, social media blasts, and postcards. So if you wanted to send out like a Merry Christmas postcard or Happy Holidays postcard, you have that available for you on desk. So I'm going to need a couple programs today along with Facebook. So just so you know, we're going to do a lot of toggling back and forth into different programs. So like always, this is recorded. So the session will be ready for you by the end of day today on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out the replays or you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I highly encourage you do. I will put it in the chat at the end of our session. As always, if you have a question, please feel free to pop off mute and ask me, or put it in the chat and I will check regularly to see what we have going on. So the first place that I want to show you, which is probably the place that all of you guys are thinking when you think about holiday postcards, is going to be XpressDocs. So if you didn't already know, we have a program. It's called XpressDocs. It's on your desk, and I'm letting it load right now, but I want to talk to you a little bit about it. XpressDocs is great because with Cole Realty going away here shortly, we don't have an end date of Cole Realty going away, but it is going to go away probably at the first of the year next year. XpressDocs does the heavy hitting for you, so you don't have to pull any of those lists from Cole Realty. You can actually choose a specific area and it will do a radius around that area. So if you order a postcard through XpressDocs, it does all that work for you, so you don't have to worry about uploading lists. If you do have lists that you want to upload to XpressDocs, you can. So if you have lists that are already pulled for your farm area, or if you're just trying to send to your database, you can upload lists to XpressDocs. But if you don't have a list, do not fret, XpressDocs can help. They'll do a radius. So it's very similar to Listing Concierge. If you've ever placed an order, which I hope all of you all have, that they will do a radius around the property to send out your postcards, your just sold and just listed postcards through Listing Concierge. So same kind of program. So you pick a geographical target and they do a radius around. So keep that in mind. It is still loading up on my end, and give me 1 sec to log in here real quick. And then I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see. I'm looking for one of our offices that I can log into. Let's use Niceville. Okay, perfect. Got in there. Let me share my screen. If somebody can tell me that they can see my screen, that would be super awesome. You see my screen?
Got it.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, so this is XpressDocs. If you've never been in here, this is where you order postcards. You can order commercial RCCs. For Wes, who's on here, I know he's an RCC. There's new RCC templates in here, Wes, that you can come in here and use. If you're Global Luxury certified and you want to get some Global Luxury items to use for your marketing, you can order them here too. But the reason why I came in here is they do have holiday cards that you can personalize. If you come down to personal marketing, not only do they have like postcards that are Christmas related, but they also have calendars. So with the new year coming up, and as we're kind of, reevaluating our marketing budgets and our business planning, which we've been talking about in all of your offices, this is something that I would think about. Calendars are always great to send out at the beginning of the year. It's a great way to touch them and just say, Happy New Year. Here's a calendar for your wall. They're already all created here in XpressDocs. You just got to come in here and pop in your picture and personalize. You've also got Christmas photo postcards. So if you wanted to do something a little bit more personal, where you wanted to send maybe a photo of your family to your past clients or to a database, you can. Or if you just wanted generic Christmas postcards, they are here as well. We also have custom wrapping paper, which I think is pretty awesome. So this is kind of like a sidebar, cool personal thing that you have with Coldwell Banker. You can order custom birthday, Christmas, and congratulations custom wrapping paper. I can totally see Wes wrapping all of his Christmas gifts in Call Wes, paying today at the Pensacola real estate campaign. That way everybody is reminded when they open their Christmas presents that they got to call Wes. Or if you're sending, maybe presents out of town, you could do that too. But you can see there's a ton of different types of postcards that are already created for you. There's Kwanzaa in here, Happy New Year, different types of, there's recipe cards already made for you if you wanted to send one of those for Christmas. Tax slips, so around tax season in April, we've got winter ones. So if you haven't been in here and looked at these, they're pretty awesome, and they're actually really, really well put together. Graphic designers have came in here and designed them. So I'm going to just click on this Christmas one right here. And it's going to give you all the different options. You can either put your logo here is where it's saying. So you could put your personal branding logo, or you could put the CB logo here. You've got one where you could put a photo. So you could put a photo of your family if you wanted to send that. Or if you just wanted to do like a greeting one, they have one of those too. There's this one where it says Season's Greetings, got the agent photo with all the information. Happy Holidays with the little Christmas trees. Santa. So you can kind of see we have different ones for you to choose from. So if I wanted to send the Santa one, I'm just going to click on it. This is actually a social media graphic that is actually already created. All you would do is download it. You'd be able to customize it. So there's a good example on Express Docs that not only do we have printed items, but they actually have social media graphics that they've designed. This is a new thing that they've added to Express Docs that a lot of you don't know about, but you'll come in here and you'll customize it and you will download it, and it's downloadable today, and you could post that. So let me find a postcard so I can kind of show you how that works. Let's go down to, let's do, this one's a trifold seasons. Let's do this one. Okay, so this is like a card that you can personalize and write in. This is another great thing to do. You could send them out yourselves. This would be one that they would send to you, and you would have to fill this one out because it's got a blank space in here. It just says Happy Holidays. So you would probably want to write a personal messaging in here. Let me go to an actual postcard. Come on, where's the postcard? Social media. Let's find just a postcard. Here we go. Let's do this Santa Merry Christmas. Okay, so here's a Santa postcard. They'll send this out for you. It's telling you the size of it. If you click on pricing table, it will open up how much each one of them costs. So you can see if I order 25 to 49, it's going to cost me $1.88 per postcard. If I order more quantities, the price is going to go down. They give you a break if you order more. And then basically the delivery options is it's going to ship to you. And then you can customize these as well. So this is not a really great example because this is not one they're sending out for you. They would ship these to you. Let me find one where you could actually have them ship them out. Let's see. The large postcard. Let's see if they'll ship this one. Here we go. Okay, so this one right here is customizable. You can see it's got the Coldwell Banker on the back. It's already ready for you. This one they will send out, EDDM Elite, meaning that they'll send it out to UPS delivery. It takes about 5 to 15 business days. So if this is something you're thinking about doing, today is already the 12th. I would say do it today. Make sure your postcard gets there in time for Christmas if you're going to do a Christmas one. Pricing table for this one is a little less, actually. It's 99 cents if you order 25 to 49. And then let's go down so I can show you. You can change the coating. So if you want gloss coating, it's free. If you want matte, it's 15 cents extra. Gloss Protect and so forth. It also lets you download the PDF. So if you wanted to like post it on social media, you could, or if you wanted to print it at the office, you could, instead of sending it out yourself. But I would say I would just ship it because you're going to choose an area like your farm area. So if this is the one that you want, all you're going to do is hit customize. And let me just choose branch order. You won't go through that step. Sorry, I have back end privileges. So here we go. This is where you're going to customize it. It's going to ask you what your line 1 is. So line 1 is going to say Niceville. Line 2 says my address and so forth. So you can change that. It doesn't have to be the address if you don't want it to be. It could be like line 1 says Merry Christmas. Line 2 says from Brittany Moulton. You can change the lines, and then you can also put your website and your content. This is going to be the back. So this is the front. So you can change what that says. On the back, it has a back heading. So right now it says your goals are my #1 priority. You're going to want to change that to happy holidays. And maybe in the description, you want to say, what better way to spend the holidays than in your dream home? Contact me today, right? And then under specifications, you can either put your license number or website. I would just skip and maybe just put your website. We don't need your license number on here. So what I would do if I was y'all, on line 1, I would put Brittany Moulton. I can type today, geez. Wearing my glasses and everything. Realtor. Caldwell Banker. Caldwell Banky. Realty. And then I would put my phone number, 818-359-0190. And then for my website, it's like BrittanyMoulton.com. You could put, if you wanted to here, you could put the address here if you wanted to. And then for my back content, I'll put happy holidays. Just want to show you how to complete this because I know a lot of people ask me about these and I just want to make sure you have it. Default, it's going to either default it and put it in the correct. You can put it left, center, right, or justify. What that means is just the type for the headline. So right now it's left. If you can see on the left-hand side where it says your goals are my #1 priority, it's kind of to the left. If you wanted it in the middle, then it would be over the whole writing. I'm just going to put default. Description. What? Gosh, I really can't type today. Better way to spend your holidays than in your dream home. Call me today to make this possible. And then I'm going to go down and hit generate final proof. I'm going to load in my picture. I didn't do that here, but let's wait for this proof. And I'm going to show you how it kind of changes it. So you can see you can really customize this one. It's got your information on the front, then it's got the information on the back that you can kind of write your little message. This might take forever for this proof to finish. Sorry, y'all. My computer has been very slow today. It's Monday, and I might have dropped it today. Hopefully Dennis is still not on this call because I did drop it. Okay. So this one, I didn't have my photo because I didn't load it. So you will have to load it on this one. And then it just says happy holidays, what better, it has my information down here. So if you wanted to add your photo, you could, or you could just keep it season's greetings on the front and have all your information on the back. The cool thing about Express Docs, #1, it's already got our logos loaded in here. So you're in compliance. Second, you've got your disclaimer right here. So you're already being 100% compliant with everything that you need to. So you're not having to worry about disclaimers and logos. It's already here. So if this is, you like this one, then you're going to go ahead and agree to your, and hit continue. And then this is where it's going to ask you if you want to select or create address lists. So you could either select or create address lists for your order, or you can upload your own list. So this is where you would upload your own list, or you would have them create one by specifying the area you want to start in and doing a radius around it. And then from there, it will ask you how many you want to send out. And then you can see it'll ask you again what type of premium cover stock that you want. And then you can download it once you purchase them for free. So if you wanted to, maybe you order 50 to get sent out, and then you want to order, or you want to download it and then put them at the office and do another 100, right? You want to do it on your own. You can do that. Maybe you want to add a personal signature or something, but you can select your address. So you can either upload a list, you can do a radius, you can do a straight list, or you can do an EDDM saturation. So depending upon what your goals are in your farm area, you have a couple options here, right? You can upload your own that you have. You can do a radius like we do with Listing Concierge, a street, or EDDM, which is going to be like specific zip codes. So hopefully that makes sense to y'all. Does anyone have any questions before I move on from Express Docs into our ho, 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 happy holidays that we have? Let's see. Let me look at the chat. Party from Dennis. Okay. No questions? We all good? Perfect. All right, so that's ExpressDocs. Again, if you haven't been into ExpressDocs, there's lots of awesome things in here. There's also custom templates. So let's just pretend that you don't have a postcard that you really like, or you want to create your own in Canva. You can actually take your own uploaded postcard design and load it into here. So how would I do that? So if I type in postcard here at the top to search, it should give me an option. Of course it doesn't. Hold on. Every time I try to show you guys something, I look like a dummy. Okay, so here's the postcard. So if you wanted to upload something from Canva, you're going to choose the postcard right here where it lets you upload your own image. So if you are designing your own postcard, just keep in mind that you're going to have to keep these files to this dimension. So in Canva, if you don't have Canva Pro, then you can't resize your image. You'll have to create a whole new image and give it the specific parameters. But if you've already created it in Canva and you have Pro, you can just resize it. And you can upload it here to ExpressDocs and they'll print it and send it to a Radius. So a couple options. So like for people like I know Wes uses Canva, he could create his own postcard in Canva and then take it here to ExpressDocs and have it mailed out and printed. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to move on from ExpressDocs and I'm going to go into BrandServe. BrandServe has a lot of really cool things right now for the holidays. We have holiday videos that you can post on your social media that you can download. And I got a question the other day from an agent that asked me if our assets are compatible with LinkedIn because they felt like LinkedIn was such a really great resource. And the answer is yes. All of our assets here in marketing are compatible with LinkedIn. So anything that you download for like Facebook or Instagram can also be taken over to LinkedIn. So just keep that in mind. If you're not using your LinkedIn, I highly suggest that you do. Again, if you have your RCC designation, that's a great place to meet investors. So let's go up here to the search bar because that's my favorite. And let's type in Christmas and see what we have. Of course, there's no results. Let's type in holiday. Makes me sad. Okay, holiday. Lots of things in holiday. So you've got present your home for the holiday. So there's this one right here. So basically saying that your home is a present. You've got a holiday listing promo. You've got a holiday listing promo rule. And then you've got like happy holidays from Coldwell Banker. You can see you had the Thanksgiving video. And then you've got 2022 holidays where it's going to have all the collateral. So let's download a video and let's download a static image and I'll show you how we can post that to Facebook. So I'm going to choose this holiday listing promo. And basically it says urban. I probably should have chosen the rural because we aren't in urban. Let's be real. Let's go back to rural county. Okay. And then it's asking, do you want to do all assets or just social videos? I'm just going to click social videos. All assets going to give us the whole the MPG file for the video. We don't need that. I only want the social because I want the square one. So I'm going to go ahead and download now. I'm going to accept my download terms and I'm going to download now. And basically it's going to download to my download. So wherever your downloads go, if they come up here in a MacBook, it'll come here. In my Windows, it always shows up down here at the bottom. And then it shows up as a file. So I'm just going to open that file. In that file, it contains social videos. And here is that holidays. So let's see. Pretty cool. Were you guys able to see that and hear it? Yes. Did you hear the video? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Madonna. All right. So I'm glad you were able to see it. So here's my video. So I might want to rename that, just so I can know what it is. So I'm going to pull it into my videos here. That way it's moved into videos and then I can rename it so I can post it on social media. So now I have a video. Let me go and download a Merry Christmas and then I'll show you how to post this on your social media. So let's go back to holiday. Let's click on our 2022 holiday campaign. They already have 2023. They're getting you encouraged and ready to start planning for 2023. So that's awesome. So we did this before in the tool time, but let's do it again. So how do I find a Christmas graphic? So it's going to ask me for my version. It's going to give you all of the social media images that they have, and it's starting, you can see, in 9/30. So that's going to be September. So I need to go down to 12 because we're in obviously 12. So here's one. If you haven't already posted anything about Hanukkah starts on 12/18, so you might want to schedule that one out. Today is the 13th, and it's actually the National Guard's birthday. So if you guys want to come in here and grab that, actually it's the 12th, so you could get that for tomorrow. That's going to be for tomorrow. But let's find my happy holidays or Christmas. Okay, so it looks like they have 3 Christmas images. So to see what they look like, you're just going to click on it. And of course, we're going to change that DBA logo from the corporate one to our Coldwell Banker Realty one. So if you just type in CBR, it'll give you our correct logo. And then you're going to hit generate proof, and it's going to show us what this graphic looks like. And you can decide, do you like that? Or do you want to look at something different? So I'm going to look at the second image, and I'm going to generate the proof. I just want to see all my options before I download one. That one's pretty too. And then what's my third one? And again, you can come in and, oh, I like that one best, I think, just because I think it's really pretty and homey and cozy. So I'm going to order that one, but you can always, fumble between the two. Or if you don't want to say Christmas and you want to just say happy holidays, they do have that option as well. I'm going to keep Christmas, and I'm going to go ahead and order this one because I'm going to show you how to schedule that out for Christmas, as well as my video that I just downloaded on my Facebook. So once I load this in, 2 questions people ask me if they can just share it directly to Facebook right here. Absolutely, you can. Same with LinkedIn. I like to download it because I like to schedule it for the time. If you're trying to post it today, then go ahead and press post to Facebook, but it does say Merry Christmas, so kind of wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to download that, and then I'm just going to save it to my desktop. So I'm going to save as Christmas Facebook post. Saving a copy. Now I'm going to flip over to Facebook, and I'm going to go to my business page. So if I'm right here, I'm going to come to where it says my pages and profiles, and I'm going to click on my page. So it looks like I'm in the Pensacola office one. So if I wanted to schedule these 2 posts out for the Pensacola office one, I'm going to go into my Meta Business Suite to be able to schedule these posts out. So let me click Meta Business Suite. If you don't have a business Facebook page, I suggest getting one. There's a lot of really great things that you can do, more capabilities that you have on a business Facebook page than you do with a normal, just personal Facebook page. There's a lot of data that we can look at. There's also a lot of like this where you can schedule out posts. You can also see who's coming to your Facebook, like where they're coming from geographically, so you know where to target. So I'm going to go ahead and create posts right here. And I'm going to schedule that video to post in this month. So what I'm going to do is where it says media, it's going to say share photos or video. Instagram posts can't exceed 10 photos. So if you have your Instagram connected to your Facebook, so they post on both, which I highly suggest. If you have an Instagram and you're trying to do both social medias, connect them to make your lives a lot easier. So how you would connect them is drop down this box right here. Right now, I'm not connected to an Instagram account, but I can by clicking connect Instagram. It is going to ask you to log into your Instagram, so you're going to need to remember your username and your password to connect to them. I know sometimes that's hard, so check out your password and what your login is before you do that step. So I'm going to add a video, and I'm going to upload from my desktop. And I'm going to go into my videos, and here is that video that I had just downloaded from BrandSurf. So you can see it's going to show you a preview right here on the right-hand side. This is what it's going to look like. I can add a title, and I can also add a description. I apologize. So for video title, I'm going to put sell your home today for the holidays. And then for the description, I'm going to put Now is the time to sell your home. For more details, watch the video. And then it's going to ask us for a thumbnail. So right now, what a thumbnail means is what the static image is going to come up when somebody sees it on Facebook before they press the play button. So currently right now, the static images are seeing the front of this home. You can either choose a suggested, you can choose a frame, or upload an image. So for instance, if I wanted it to be this one instead, where it says #1 holiday buyers are serious buyers, then that will show up in this Facebook feed before they press play. Or I could even upload my own image to this video. And basically I could have like a contact card and that would be showing up. So it could say like, Wes Payne, your real estate campaign, Pensacola, wishing you a happy holidays, why you should sell your home today. And it would show his picture and his information. So he could create something like that in Canva and pop that in here and upload it. So that's what they see before they press the play. Or if that's too complex for you, you can choose from a frame or choose suggested. Honestly, if you think that's a lot, and it is a lot if you're not super techie, because I know I have different types of people on the tool time here. You're either really techie, you're somewhere in between, or you're just plain not techie at all. So I would just keep with one of the ones they suggest, whichever one you like best. So I think this picture of the home is pretty enticing and appealing. So that's the one I'm going to choose. Then you can either create, optimize, or share. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to create, and then we're going to hit next. So then it's going to ask you if you want to add captions. So I would add captions to all your videos. And the reason being is #1 is me right here. I watch everything with subtitles. I'm one of those people that if you come over and watch a movie with me, I'm going to watch the subtitles. And that's because I get distracted really easily. And if I'm reading the screen, it forces me to watch it. Secondly, we have hearing impaired people out there that won't be able to hear. So it's very courteous for you to have the captions on. And then thirdly, some people don't even want to press the video and open it up and have the volume, but they want to see what the video said. You can always click on video optimizations. Basically what that means is it'll smart crop for you. Facebook will come in there and do a lot of fun stuff for you. You don't really need that. So I would just make sure you have your captions on. You can see now it says, now is the time to sell your home. For more details, watch the video. That's what it's going to look like. And then you can click next. It's going to ask you where you want to show this on. Do you want to show it on your feed? Do you want to show on watch, allow embedding, meaning that you can embed this into people's social medias? Keep all those filters on. That's not a big deal. Do you want other pages to post? You can turn that on or off. You can add to your playlist, turn it on or off, tracking, and raise money. Some of these are not going to be what am I trying to say? They're not going to be cohesive to the real estate market. So like, for instance, raising money, we can't ask for money because we're in the real estate market. Tracking, we can't track because fair housing. So just keep these settings the way that they are. But this is where you can go and you can schedule it out. So instead of publishing now, we can click schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and click my calendar, and let's schedule this one for, let's get closer to Christmas. Let's schedule this for Friday the 23rd. And then we're going to schedule it for 9 a.m. And then I wouldn't do schedule expiration, just keep it as is. And then you would just hit the schedule button to have it scheduled. So I'm going to schedule this, and it's going to take a moment. So if you haven't already came in here and scheduled out your social media images for Christmas and for the rest of the year, I would suggest making a goal into the new year to start scheduling things out. Just keeps you more cohesive in brand. It's less on your plate right away. And then it takes me to my calendar where it shows me all my schedules. So let me go, right now it's showing me December this week. So let's go back, let's go forward to next week. And you can see my post right here on Friday the 23rd is now scheduled for 9 a.m. So you can always create again. So let's go ahead and hit create because we're going to schedule out that static image now. So instead of clicking add video, I'm going to click add photo. And I'm going to find my holiday Facebook picture. Oh no, it was Christmas. I named it Christmas Facebook post. And I'm going to open that bad boy up and it's going to show me my preview. Make sure I have the right one. Awesome. And then it's going to show me my text that I can put in my post. So I'll put wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. And then I can add my little emojis if I want to right here. So if I wanted to add my little Christmas tree or Santa, I could to celebrate Christmas. So I'll click my little Christmas tree on. So I've got my 2 Christmas trees. And then basically what I can do is there's not as many options in the static image as there was for the video. So I can either publish it now or I can schedule it or I can save it as a draft. So if I want to come back and I want to keep working on this, I can save it as a draft and come back here and edit it. Another cool feature is right here, it's showing you what it looks like on a desktop, but it will also show you what it looks like on a cell phone. So you can just see that the square image really optimizes both on desktop and on mobile. So let me go ahead and schedule this one out. And we're obviously going to schedule this one out for December 25th for Christmas. And let's go ahead and I'm going to do 10 a.m. 9 o'clock. Change it from p.m. to a.m. And then I can also see active time. So if you have your business page established, meaning that you've had it for more than like a week or a couple of days, it will show you active times where people are on like the most. So it's showing you at like 6 p.m. is when people are most active on this particular page. So maybe I would want to choose 6 p.m. For this post because that seems like that's the most audience that I'm going to get. Because it's Christmas and I want people to see it the first thing that they look on Facebook because most people log on to see other people's Facebook mornings. I'm going to keep it as 10 a.m. Then I'm going to go ahead and schedule that bad boy out. And I can, now it's asking if I want to get the Meta Business Suite mobile app. So if you don't have the Meta Business Suite mobile app, you can scan the QR code when you start scheduling in your desktop that you can do the same thing we're doing right now, but on your mobile app. You can also boost your post. I am going to give you a forewarning that with Facebook and real estate category, we are in a very, very restricted ad category. We're calling this special ad category, and that's just because we have to follow fair housing and different guidelines. So I wouldn't suggest boosting your post. I would say you could probably boost a Merry Christmas one, but anything having to do with like real estate, I would stay away from so that you're not put into Facebook jail. So now you can see on Sunday the 25th, I have Merry Christmas scheduled. We have Kwanzaa that starts on the 26th, and I know that there was one on BrandServe, so we could download that and schedule that out. You can also schedule a story now, so that's new in the Meta Suite. So if you wanted to schedule like pictures for the story, you could too, as well as New Year's Eve. So keep a look at your calendar. You can look at it by week or you can look at it by month here and you can schedule out posts. So you can see I have a lot of things scheduled out on this account to run. And you want to make sure you have collateral almost every single day scheduled out on your social media. So I can just hit the plus button. I can create a post, a story, I can create a reel, or I can create an ad. So this will just keep you nice and organized. This is something that I love about Meta Suite is this planner, keeps you organized. There's one thing that I can tell you to put on your goals for 2023. It's get your social media in order. Make sure you're being consistent and have good content that you're sharing. Before I move on to some more holiday things, does anyone have any questions about scheduling on Facebook or anything about the Meta Suite? Go back to any questions? No? It's clear? Awesome. Love it. Okay, so that would be Facebook. So we went into BrandServe, we downloaded a video, we downloaded a static image. So I'm going to close out of BrandServe, I'm going to close out of Meta Suite, and we're going to go back into Desk. So where I want to show you the other place that we can go to send out a holiday greeting is in your Moxie. So we're going to go ahead and click on Moxie Works, and it's going to drop you into your Moxie profile. And where we're going to set up the holiday, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's under Engage. So we did this in a couple of our tool times ago, but I just want to, since this is holiday, we're going to stay with holiday and all the things you can do for holiday. So once I get into Moxie Engage, I need to switch over to agent mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on campaigns. So campaigns is, remember, it's the campaigns that Moxie has built out. And we have a holiday one. So if I click add from library, I'm going to find holiday e-cards. So I have a pets one. They also have the holiday CB National. So whichever one you want. I don't know if you guys have the pets, because I've showed pets to somebody else and they said they don't have the pets one. So I'm sorry if you don't have the pets one, but I do. So, but they do have the CB National holiday one. So all you'll have to do is add that to your campaigns. And you'll see a green button that says that the holiday cards have been added to your campaign. Once you see that, you're going to go ahead and see this right here where it's got like this little circle with arrows. That means we haven't set up this campaign and we need to set it up. So I can view the emails here. So the first one that's going to go out is on 12/15, which is in a couple days. So I want to make sure that you guys, if you haven't started setting up your holiday campaigns for your contacts in here, let's do that today too. So if I click on holiday, the first one, I want to see what the first one looks like. This is what it's going to look like. So let me hit edit email content so you can see. So this is the first one. How darn cute is that? It will say, dear the contact, may the holiday season fill you with cheer, your heart with peace, and your life with joyful barks and meaningful meows. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So you could actually edit this if you wanted to and put your own holiday puppy outfit. If you're really into dogs or cats or whatever, you could dress your cat up and add your own personal image here if you wanted to, or you can keep the email as is. So I'm going to hit continue because I really like that email. So let's go back to campaigns because I just wanted to see what that first email looked like. So let's go back to campaigns. I'm going to leave. I didn't change anything. And let's actually click into the campaign and set somebody up on it. So I don't have any recipients yet, so I have to set those up. Then I'm going to click add recipient, and I'm going to choose myself because I send stuff to myself all the time. So it's added me, and I'm going to hit save. Then what it's going to show me is the campaign schedule. So the first one I'm going to get is this Happy Holidays on December 15th. And when I was back in that first one where I was showing you what the actual campaign looked like, I could edit the date. So, and I can also edit the schedule here. So if I wanted it to go out like closer to Christmas, I could. Then you have Winter 22 Pets e-card, and then I have New Year's going out. So let's preview what those look like. So this is the first one. This was January. That's so cute. This pet one, I swear, is so cute. And I'm really sad if you guys don't have this. And I'm sorry because you're probably looking at it and I don't have that. Okay. So here's that first one that'll go out on December 15th. And then this is that winter one where it says burr. Winter may be upon us, but don't get frozen in your tracks. Change is inevitable. Who knows? So it's talking about buying or selling. And then I've got the Peace Out 2022, which I think is so cute. So Happy New Year. So that shows you the next three that are going to go out. And then from there, it should loop into 2023. So now I've added my people. I've looked at them. I can also edit the schedule. If I wanted to, I could do that. I'm going to hit run campaign and it will be scheduled to run. So the first person will get their email on December, what do we say it was? December 15th. So they'll get their email on the 15th that has the little cute puppies with the little reindeer nose. And hopefully you'll be able to see all your open rates here in the campaign. So you can see, let me show you what I mean by open rates. It shows you when it's scheduled, your open rate, your click-through rate, opens, clicks, unsubscribers, and people. So I've got one person on this campaign. I've got a holiday national one. So this is probably the one that you have. And I'll show you the preview of this one. Halloween, Thanksgiving. Okay, so these are the ones that we have for the holidays. It says kindness is like snow, beautifies everything it covers. And then it talks about like winter is quickly approaching. So that one would have gone out. Let's see. That would be this one. So it would have gone out December 5th, So if you've already set up your holiday campaign, then you've already had one go out. And then on the 23rd, this one is scheduled to go out saying happy holidays. And then on the 31st, you have the Happy New Year schedule. So if you already have this one set up, these are going and ready to go. You can always edit them, add your own flavor on them. But what I would do is if you have set this up, that December 5th did go out, take a look at your open rate, your click-through rate, if there was any unsubscribers and the people, just see how your campaigns are performing. If you need to change them or want to change them, you can. You can take a look at that data. Anybody have any questions about setting up the holiday campaigns? Is it frozen for anyone else? Is my screen frozen? Can you guys hear me? Yes,
can hear
Kevin.
you.
Okay, cool.
We can for you. Do you prefer for when you're doing the social media, holiday campaigns, do you prefer to use the Moxie Engage or the Express Stocks? Do you prefer one over the other?
So for like holiday campaigns, we don't have a lot of options for like social media images in Moxie to like download and put on social media. The best for social media is going to probably be BrandServe or Express Docs.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, good question. Okay. So that is campaigns. You can also send out an e-blast. An e-blast is basically going to be a one-time email. So if I wanted to just send out one time Christmas and I wasn't ready to like commit to sending out a whole campaign to my clients, I can click add from library just like I did. And I can start a new e-blast here. And that added it. There's also under emails, it'll pull from all of the different emails that we have. Here's happy birthday ones. Let's see if they have just a holiday. Recruiting, website, photography, YouTube. I'm trying to see if they have a Christmas one. Give me a sec. I don't know if they just have one. You might have to, oh yeah, home for the holidays. So if I just wanted to send out one tiny email and I didn't want to add a bunch of campaigns, I can come here to emails or e-blast and click add to emails, and I can send just this one-time email. So give it 1 second to load. Let me refresh. I might have gone under my emails. Let's see. Hold on. Let me close this and see if that helps too. Okay, my emails. Here we go. So under my emails, here's that one. Let's preview it. Let's see what it looks like. See if we even like it. Here we go. 11 reasons to present your home for the holidays. People look for a home during the holidays, tend to buy serious buyers, blah, blah. Kind of what we saw in that video. So this is a one-time email I can send out to people instead of sending out a campaign. So if I click into it, same thing, I need to edit setup. I can change the email header. So present your home for the holidays. And then if I want to add any text, I can, and then hit save and add my signature, a header and a footer. And then basically I can build out the email and then save it and start sending it out to my database. So that's how I would send the one-time email. Does anybody have any questions about the emails? No? Okay, you guys are a quiet bunch today. Well, that concludes our tool time for today. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes back if you guys don't have any questions. I wanted to show you some happy holidays items because I know that that's coming up and I know a lot of you were really thinking about that. So I pray that you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday and that you get your holidays all straight away and set up. And Wes, you are now free to go and eat.
I've been sleeping for the last half hour. No, kidding.
I figured.
I'm gonna eat and sleep.
Good. I'm glad.
Thanks, Brittany.
Absolutely.
Hey, Brittany, I had a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, would you put brand serve like top? Like, which one would you go in order? Like, what would your first option be as far as the marketing? I know you went over a couple different ones, but just in your opinion, which one would you choose?
I would probably do both the Moxie and the brand serve because they're free, right? So those are two free marketing pieces that you can just download. The one that I might do last if I didn't have it in my budget at the end of the year is that postcard, just because you do have to pay for it. But the other two, they're free company tools that we provide for you that I would say super easy to do and get done will be my advice.
Copy. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Good question. All right, ladies. Well, you two are left. Thank you so much for staying throughout the entire tool time. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next Monday.